Welcome to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I am the Lone Ranger with CrossCountry Mortgage. Thanks for joining me today. Whether you're looking at buying, refinancing, or selling a home, doesn't matter. The show will bring value to your life. At least I'm hoping it will. We talk about the most important things in your life. Nope, not your marriage, your house, your equity, your finances. What do? How can we make the most with it? And how can you invest in real estate and make money? Because some people invest in real estate and don't make money. You know, it always amazes me when I see that. They just don't do it right. But I have made mistakes myself. I have learned from them, and I've had a tremendous amount of success. And I am going to be teaching a wealth building in real estate. I call it my leapfrog class because I developed this system because when I had no money, I knew I wanted to buy property. But how do you buy multiple properties if you don't have 20% to put down? I will teach you how I did it and how it worked for me and how you can have 5 properties free and clear in 20 years. 5 properties all free and clear in 20 years, producing you $20,000 to $30,000 a month in income. How would you like that? If I can show you how to do that, is that of interest? Go to WeBringYouHome.com, WeBringYouHome.com, register for my Leapfrog program on August the 18th from 6:30 to 8. It will be at Sam Sneed's in Maitland, Florida. There will be drinks and refreshments available. Please leave the kids at home. This is $20 a head to get in and $25 per couple. But this is a down and dirty learn the systems on what I did. Now, listen, you're not going to get there and get a sales pitch from me. I'm not going to give you any sales pitch. I'm not going to give you all kind of pamphlets on why you should use my services. I'm quite confident when you leave the room, you're going to want to use my services. However, I don't feel like it needs to be a sales pitch. We are going to get really granular on what you need to do to accomplish that goal of owning multiple properties. So let's get right down to it. If you have questions for me, give me a call right now at 407-706-3313 or in Tampa, 813-213-4009. I'm here to answer all your questions. Are you considering buying, refinancing, building a home, renovating? I'm doing a lot of renovation loans right now. Let's talk about renovation loans. So let's just say you're out looking for property. You can't find one. There's just nothing but this little turd that's sitting in the neighborhood. But you like the neighborhood and you like the footprint of the house. You know, you can do a renovation loan. I'm doing several of them right now. Conventional, FHA, or VA. That's right. So you buy the house. Let's just say you can buy a house for $300,000. It needs $50,000 worth of work. I add the $50,000 into it. I finance the whole thing. So on an FHA loan, you can do that. On a VA loan, you can do it. And on a conventional loan, you can do it. I've got all the tools. So you don't have to have the perfect house. We can add the work into it. Now, if it's only $5,000 worth of work, don't do it. Even $10,000 is suspect. But when you start getting into, I need a new kitchen, I need new flooring, I need new plumbing, it needs a new electrical box, I need, to paint the interior and exterior. That's what this is for. So call me. I've got FHA, VA, and conventional loans and rehabs. Then if you're wanting to build a home from scratch, maybe you own your own lot, I can help you with that. We've got great construction lending, again, conventional FHA and VA construction perm loans. If you're a builder and you're building, say, 15 homes or less, you owe it to yourself to give the loan arranger a call. I've got the best construction perms in the market. I guarantee you I'll compare against anybody's. This is a one-time close. You don't have to pay 2 closing costs. You're going to get great terms on your loan. But if you're interested, you just give the loan arranger a call and we can help you with that. So this week, Hometown Heroes ran out of money. That's right. If you were looking for Hometown Heroes down payment assistance, I'm sorry, but you didn't make it. Okay. I think a lot of people felt like it just was going to last and they could take their time. I locked in 3 people the morning that it ran out for Hometown Heroes, but 2 other ones didn't quite make it. And I don't know if they can even buy now that they can't get the money. We're trying to work some extra things out. But the county that they're in didn't have any down payment assistance. So they may just have to scrape up their own money. But as for now, there is no Hometown Heroes available. Now, let me tell you how that works. They went through $100 million in about 6 weeks. And so that is that's a ton of money. So $100 million divided by 6, that means they went to $16.6 million per week. So that's a whole lot of loans going through the state of Florida. But what's going to happen is some of the folks that that reserved the funds for Hometown Heroes and were under contract, they may not actually close. Maybe their loan got denied. Maybe the house didn't pass inspections. So some money will be available. But in order to get that money, it's only going to pop up. There'll be a couple of $1 million available and it'll be gone in 60 seconds. So you've got to be ready to go. You got to be under contract, in contract. Your loan's got to be fully approved through the loan arranger. And then I go in there first thing when it becomes available and re-register you and secure that money for you. So if you're interested in that, call me now at 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313. Get your application started right away at webringyouhome.com. We'll start off with a soft credit pull. We won't even start off with a hard credit pull. Those of you that are worried about having your credit pulled, you need to knock that off because it won't affect you. Not with a house. Shopping a car, yes. Opening up a credit card, yes. But a home shopping with a direct lender or a bank, no. Maybe 3 points at tops. So don't be concerned about your credit being affected. So, now I want to move into another topic here that I think is really, really important. So, COVID had a lot of, impact on a lot of us, and it continues to do so in the form of a habit that you've created. And that was, you became personally involved with the FedEx and the UPS guy. I know they were at your house every day. I swear to God, I thought my wife was having an affair with the FedEx guy because he was there twice a day. I'm like, I got you on my Ring camera, buddy. What are you doing there every day? Well, fortunately, my wife was at work. But I'm going to tell you something. Those FedEx guys, they're delivering packages. And what's happened is people got crazy with their spending of the money, and their credit cards got a little crazy, and their car loans got crazy. And now with inflation, you're not making as much money. So I want to tell you, if you are loaded up with debt and you own a home and you have equity in that home, before you're behind on any bill, anything, not one late payment, you need to call me immediately, because debt consolidation needs to happen to be able to reduce that overall housing expense and expenses that you have on your bills. If you don't get it under control, if you're late on anything, then nobody can help you. I had 2 calls this week alone with people. They're like, yeah, I'm already a little late on a couple of bills. I pull it up. Your credit's gone to hell in a handbasket. So don't do that. Let me help you before that happens. Whatever you do, you don't want lates. It's going to affect you for years to come. One late payment on a $10 credit card is just as bad as a late payment on a $100,000 credit card. So don't let yourself get behind. I had a client recently. They had a 3.5% 30-year fixed rate. They were paying $1,500 a month for their mortgage payment, but they had $1,150 worth of car payments, 2 of them. And they had about $1,500 worth of credit card debt and other debt that they had acquired. And then they needed $25,000 to repair the house. So they originally called me about a home equity line of credit. So I priced out the home equity line of credit. It was going to be about $400 a month for the HELOC. And I looked at all their debt and I said, why don't I just give you the 25 grand? I consolidate the cars, the credit cards, the house all into one. And they were like, I know, but I don't want to give up my 3.5% 30-year fixed rate. Forget about it. You were willing to pay 14% on a HELOC, and you're paying 9-10% on your car loans and 24% on your credit cards. So stop looking at the 3.5%. Listen, don't step over dollars to pick up pennies. It's time to get your act together and let's become debt-free together. I'll show you how to do it. Listen, I was a train wreck with debt in my past life too. I have fixed that. I don't do it. I don't have debt. I pay everything in cash. I pay cash for my cars and I drive these beaters. Okay. Drive beaters. I don't, and I can afford to retire. I can afford any car I want. I would have bought my wife a Bentley, but she told me not to do it. So we bought a used car. So I live a very simple life so that I can have enough money to retire. Many of you are living the life you've always wanted to live right now, and you're going to have no money to retire. And that is going to be a meager existence trying to live off of our government Social Security cheese. It's not going to go very far. So allow me to get in there and help you. So this client, if I would have given them the 25 grand between all their debts, they had $5,000 in monthly expenses. I refinanced everything all into one loan, $2,500 a month payment. They were saving $2,500 a month. Now the wife came to me and she said, I know, but I just hate paying those cars over 30 years. I said, don't pay them over 30 years. She's like, why? What do you mean? I said, take the $2,500 that I'm saving you. Matter of fact, take 2,000 of it. I'm saving you $500 a month. Take 2,000 of that and put it toward the mortgage. It'll pay your mortgage off in 10 years. Put it all toward it. It pays it all off in 8 years. Now you have no car loans, no credit cards, no other debt, and your mortgage is paid off in 8 to 10 years. Come on. Give your head a shake. This is what we want to do. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Loan Arranger. 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Go to my website at webringyouhome.com. Debt consolidation. Now, I want to switch gears and I want to talk to all of you that got an FHA loan in the last 3 years. Okay. Maybe even longer. FHA, mortgage insurance doesn't go away. Maybe it's time we look at refinancing to a conventional loan. If you're a veteran and you want to drop your payment, you know that you're entitled to a rate reduction refinance, which is minimal closing costs. And you don't even need a full credit report. You just need your mortgage report. I don't need to verify income as long as you have no late payments on your mortgage. Come on. This is an easy process. I'm saving veterans thousands of dollars right now. So if you're a veteran, call me. If you have an FHA loan, call me. If you're overwhelmed in debt and you need to consolidate your debt into your new mortgage, call me. I'm the Loan Arranger. I'll help you fix the problem. Listen, check me out on the Google reviews. Check me out on Yelp reviews and all that other junk that they report. You can see that my reviews are stellar. Why? Because my customers appreciate what I do. Why? Because I do what I say I'm going to do. I return phone calls. I have great rates. I'm the largest lender in the country. I have great closing costs. I don't mince words. I say it the way I see it. I help people. Sometimes they don't like what I say, but it's because it's the truth and it's because I'm trying to help. And that's what you should get. Somebody that's honest and somebody that's not blowing smoke up your butt just to earn your business. Believe me, I've got clients I've turned down before. I've told them don't do it. And they go to my competitor and do it anyway. Then they call me 6 months later and go, yeah, I should have listened to you. If that's you, just listen to me the first time so we don't have to do this again. Call the Loan Arranger now at 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313. or webringyouhome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loan Arranger Show. We are going to cover what interest rates are doing, what they're expected to do, what's the Fed going to do, and we are going to have a really good time in this next segment, but I've got some things you won't want to miss. I'll be back in 5. Don't go anywhere.